Hi, my name's Jocelyn, and this way we're going to divide whole numbers, but we're going to do it by using powers of 10. Okay, so we're going to do it by using powers of 10. So if you know how to multiply powers of 10, this should be pretty easy for you. So the first one we're going to do is 8,350 divided by 5. Okay, 8,350 divided by 5. What I know is I can round this to 8,000, right? I can round it to 8,000 because multiplying by powers of 10, like 5 times 100 or 5 times 1,000 is 5,000, so that's not greater than 8,000, so I could do that. I could say it goes in 1,000 times. So I'm going to say that. I'm saying it goes in 1,000 times. 5 goes in 1,000 times here. Because I know 5 times 1,000, I'm doing multiplies of powers of 10 for right now. And so then I say, well, what is 5 times 1,000? That's 5,000. So I'm going to subtract that from here. Okay, and then I get 3,350. Well, I know I can't do 1,000 again because that's 5,000. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. And I don't have that much left. I only have 3,000. So let's do it by 100s now. Let's go down a power of 10. So we'll say it goes in 100 times. Well, 5 times 100 is 500. And if I see that, I'd be like, well, 500 is kind of a lot less than 3,350. I can do better than that, and I could say maybe, let's say it goes in 500. Okay, I'm still doing powers of 10 because 500 is a power of 10. So let's say it goes in 500. Well, what is 500 times 5? 5 times 5 is 25, and then we add 2 zeros. Oh, that's a little bit better. 2,500. Now I can subtract that, and we're making it smaller. 13.5 is 8, so 850. I'm trying to make this number right here smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, now I know if it goes in 100 times, because it can't go 200 because 5 times 2 is 10, and that'd be 1,000. Let's just say 100 times. 100 times 5 is 500. Oh, I'm making it smaller. Subtract that. We get 350. Well, I can't do 100 times still. But I could do 10. 5 times 10 is 50. But that's still kind of, just subtracting 50 from 350 will still give me 300. So let's multiply it by 40. What's 5 times 40? That's 200. Ooh, let's keep going. 5 times 50 is 250. Ooh, let's keep going. 5 times 60 is 300. 5 times 70 is 350. Oh, whoa. Look at that. 70. 350. And now I have 0. That's my whole goal, is to get it down to 0. And then these numbers right here, you add them up and that's your answer. 1,500, 170. So that would be 1,500, 1,670. 1,670. 1,670 is the answer. Let's do one with a 2-digit, a little harder. So again, our goal is to make that dividend. Zero. Ooh, too close to the top. Okay. So 870 divided by 58. Well, I know 58 times 10 is 580. So I'm going to start there because that's a big chunk of 870. So powers of 10, I'm going to start with 10. 580 is 0. Ooh, 290. Now 290. Well, I know I can't do 10 again. So here we could kind of do what we did if you watched my division before, we're guess and check. Because I know it's going to be, or you can just continue to subtract 58 until, but that's gonna take a while. I'm gonna guess and check. I'm gonna do 58 times 5. 25, ooh, 58 times 5 is 290. Okay, so we say it goes in 5 times, and that's 290. We have 0. We add these together. 10 plus 5 is 15, so that's my answer, 15. Now let's say we didn't get that lucky. Okay, let's say we did not get that lucky. And let's say I said 58 times 3. So I did 58 times 3, and I get 174. 24, 15, 60, 70. So I can write down a 3, and I can do 174 and subtract that. Okay? We could keep going like this, and then I get 116. Well, now I'm just curious. I'm going to do 58 times 2, because 50 times 2 is 100. And then I notice that 58 times 2 gives me 116. So I write down 2, then I'm going to subtract that 116 and get 0. And so now I have 10 plus 3 plus 2 instead of 10 plus 5. 10 plus 3 plus 2 is still 15 when I add them all up. So it really doesn't matter how you approach this as long as you continue to bring this number down and you're trying to get it to 0. Okay? You're trying to get it to 0, or you're trying to get it below 58 so you know you have a remainder. Okay? Thank you for watching.